Alright everyone, welcome back to the channel. Another day, another storage unit clean out. I purchased this locker down here. So all three lockers I bought were on the bottom half of a double. Very fortunate with that because it kind of sucks to go on a ladder and try to clear a locker up there. But yeah, I paid $30 for this locker, or $35. I know I was kind of confused with the last two. So it's either $30 or $35 for this unit. I paid for it a couple days ago, and now is the time to clear it out. So I do remember the big thing with this, lots of clothes on the right and just like a huge chair or something right in your face. So I have no idea what's behind that chair. There could be a television, it could be blank, it could be nothing, or it can just be packed with garbage. I don't know. This is going to be a true mystery hunt. Join me. Let's see what we bought in a storage unit auction today. Let's do it. Is he my locker? I think it is. It is. I need to spray paint these. Here we go. Yo, buddy. This might be bad. This might be bad. Alright, I'll be honest with you, I don't know where to start. We'll just start somewhere. I mean, this is bananas. Nice fleece. Starting off with a North Face fleece. Wow, that's kind of shocking. I was not expecting that. I was expecting this to probably be all garbage. Yeah. Oh. Ugh, that stinks. That really reeks. I don't know what that was. Maybe something in here just reeks. No, I think it was that bag. This looks like it's going to be all clothes for the most half. I don't know why I did this. So this was actually the first unit that I bought at the auction. I was kind of sweating. I was like, I need to buy something. And I think I'm over my head here. It's a big one too. It's like a 5x10. I was not expecting that. Oh, buddy. I don't know if we're even going to get our money back here. Did I just buy the worst possible locker of all time? There's a very good possibility. Wow. Man, what is this? Why would you store that? Well, these will sell. We'll get a couple good pieces out of here. I mean, we'll make our money back because I'm probably going to just end up donating like 90% of these clothes. But this looks like a thrift store locker. Like they literally just took a thrift store or one of those donation bins and just dumped them all in here. This is not like somebody put their living room in here and just said, you know what? I'm not going to pay. This definitely looks like a thrift store locker or one of those donation bin lockers. I mean, you got everything. I don't even know what could possibly be in here. I have no idea. All right, so I've done 3 trips, and this is how far I got. This is going to take me quite a few hours. Oh, buddy. This is all I got. I got another pair of Jordans out there. So I got 2 pairs of Jordans, a North Face, and a lacrosse stick. This is all just going to be donated or thrown in one of those bins. It's all like clothes, but it's nothing really too spectacular. Some of the stuff's going to have to get recycled. There's some books in here that are just... Oh, buddy, what was that? I gotta start walking around now. I don't know about this locker. box of this. I'm really hoping it's not just food, because that'll drive me through the roof right now. It's what it looks like a lot of this is. Why do people do this? But this is what drives me through. You can't talk about that. That's all right. But why would you save tomato ketchup? Like, that's where I just think, like, did somebody get evicted from a house? Everyone throw everything in here. Pots and pans, I can see that. But, you know, mustard. Then we finally hit something decent. Though. Some people might be able to guess what that is. No. They look like they're all 50-cent comics. Nothing too crazy here. A whole stack of them. So there might be $5 in comics there if I'm lucky. But that looks like that's it for that. That was kind of interesting and random. So much random stuff. Hard hat, bunch of food. Definitely a house clean out. Somebody threw all the stuff that the person owned in here. They probably got evicted. I don't even know what that says. It's in Japanese, maybe? I don't know what this is. Bleach? I don't know. This is an absolute disaster. This doesn't look too bad, but it's a lot. It's a lot. Let's just put it that way. And I'm not even halfway done. It looks like there's big stuff in the back. I don't know what went on here. Now I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to pack my van. Now, if you guys were ever curious about buying storage units, this is probably, I would say, out of lockers that have stuff in it, this is about 60 to 70% of what lockers or units generally look like, and generally have in terms of what are, you know, the contents inside. It's generally somebody who's been evicted or moved out or something. The landlord comes in, they throw all the stuff that they own into a locker, and then they just don't pay on it. So if you're ever curious or want to buy a unit in the future, this is probably what you're going to end up with 60 to 70% of the time if you buy lockers that are filled with stuff. And I usually get a good deal. Sometimes you don't, but it's a lot of work. Look at the title on that. It says Jaguar on Rock. With a Jaguar print or cheetah print all around. It's kind of cool. I think that will sell. On the back it says Family Dollar, $10. So I guess that's where it came from originally. Nice thing about that, the glass isn't broken yet. Toilet washer. Plunger. Winnie the Pooh clock. It's got it all. Hey, got some toilet paper. In case it starts raining some good items, you got yourself an umbrella. Honest, those umbrellas are actually perfect for auctions because you know, the smaller ones, someone always comes over and says, hey, can we share it? And like those, you kind of get in between. Or you can just say no. But you and someone else, you and a pal can share an umbrella. This is got a whole milk crate here of VHSs. That's kind of neat. That's for candles, the little tea candles. Get yourself some VHSs. What else do we have here? Well, this looks kind of nice. This might be a... This is probably made in China. It's kind of like an imitation brass vase. Made in China. Elegant expressions. So one thing I'm trying to plan this time is to get all the clothes out. Those will all go in the back of the van, and then I can kind of put this stuff on top, just based off of like how I unload my van down the line. Microwave. I'll be honest, the good thing is it's right by the door. That's the first floor. But if somebody was like, hey, I gotta get my locker there, we'd be in trouble. We'd be in big trouble. Put that over here. Just a bunch of toiletries, toothbrushes. Oh, buddy. That's kind of nice. I don't think it's old, but I think it's nice. And our pan over here as well. Got a fan. Or a heater or a dehumidifier or something. Surprisingly, these things always sell. Things for your shower or your bathroom. Some people say it's great to display postcards or letters on. Whole bag of pots and pans. A lot of these aren't them, but there's a lot of these green pans, which I think are no stick. All right, so getting kind of towards the end here. This was a lot of understanding about how to pack my van. It's a great learning curve, but found ourselves another North Face. This is like kind of like a puffier jacket, so this is actually worth more than the other one. But yeah, this locker was a ton of work. I'm gonna have to get out the rest of this here shortly. The van's pretty much packed. I don't know how I'm gonna fit the rest of this, but we'll figure out a way, because I'm not making a drive back here. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. In terms of the treasure hunt, it wasn't a lot of fun in unloading and loading everything, but there's really not much left. We'll have to get the rest of this out. I see a piece of glass right there as well. All right, everyone, so it's finally cleared out. The whole locker's empty. That was, probably took me about 3 hours, 3.5 hours. I'm not completely done, so the whole thing's probably going to take me 4 hours. In terms of I haven't completely filled up my van. It's full, but I'm pretty sure I can fit the rest. It's almost like you're playing Tetris with yourself consistently, I feel like. And yeah, you know, this was not an excellent locker by any means. This is kind of what I got in terms of resellable stuff. Now, everything in the beginning has a value, but when you do this buy and sell stuff and you do storage auctions and try to buy these units, there's definitely time invested, as well as, you know, there's some things that just don't have a second-hand value to it. For example, this television, which is probably broken and it's got tape all around that. they're just not undesirable anymore. But that's going to wrap it up here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for coming along with another storage unit clean out. If you guys want to see more storage units and see the storage units I've done in the past, I've come across some really cool items. Subscribe down below. Check out my storage unit auction playlist. There's been a blast. I've done, I don't know, 10 or 15 or so. And I've just done a couple myself within the past couple days. So check them out. Subscribe down below so you don't miss any future treasure hunts. And catch up with you guys next time for next adventure. As always, have a great day. Keep living the dream. Peace.